Hey babies, how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, Donna P Howard. Today I'm gonna make a roast. I'm quite sure I have shown you how I make my roast, but I'm not sure. Plus I like incorporating my cooking into my channel. So I have a cutting board here. I have a tablespoon. I have my Brita water pitcher. I have a packet of Lipton Recipe Secrets onion soup mix. I have a Knorr roasted beef premium flavor base. I got some seasonings that I mix up. You know, I've shown y'all the seasonings that I mix up. And I got a bowl here with some water, with some potatoes in it and onions. And I have a knife. And of course, in my sink, I have a dish pan with some hot water and some soap because I like to clean as I'm cooking. And I have a roast, which I always rinse off with cold water before I do anything. Now, when I go to Walmart or the grocery store and I buy a roast, if it's really, really thick, I cut it across and I make two roasts out of it. Why? Because I prefer to have a smaller roast because, as I've told you before, I have dentures. So when I'm chewing something, I want it to be able to go down because I might be hungry and I'm scarfing it. And then I don't want it to get caught in my windpipe and I can't get it up and I can't get it down. Since I live by myself, I don't want to be choking. So I cuts my roast going across and then that makes two roasts. And sometimes if it's really, really big, I'll cut it across and make three roasts. So the thing that I do that makes my life so much easier is I already cut the onions and the potatoes down, so that works. And all I gotta do is pull my little power strip out here and plug my crock pot in. And what I do is any type of beef that I'm cooking, I always use a packet of Lipton Recipe Secrets instant soup. I can use others, but to me, this Lipton really, 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 really adds a lot of flavor to it. And then this beef base that I got from product testing, I'm going to use the rest of it that's in the jar. It's not a lot, but it's enough to add some real beefy flavor. I really, really enjoyed this. I was so glad they allowed me to product test this. Oh my gosh. This just really gives any kind of steak or roast a real extra beefy taste to it. And I just really, really enjoy it. So it's supposed to make 52 cups, but I used more than what the measurement was. So of course it didn't last 52 cups, but it's okay. I like it. I will definitely be looking for it in the grocery stores so I can buy it. So this is what it looks like. If you like real beefy taste, this is what it looks like. It's really, really good. Anywho, whenever I'm making a roast or a steak, if you notice, I always take my knife and I stab my roast up or my steaks up, because it's just like having a metal tenderizer, rolling it over your meat. You're stabbing it up, where when you put your seasonings on, your meat soaks up your seasonings. So I really, really like that. And this is what my meat looks like when I stab it up. This is what it looks like when you stab it up. And I stab it on both sides because I want my seasonings to soak into the meat. You know, some people will marinate their meat and get some seasonings and put it on and soak it in some kind of liquid for a half hour, hours, or whatever. I just prefer to do it this way. I don't have to let it soak in some liquids because I'm going to put it in the onion soup mix. And between my seasonings that I make in the onion soup mix and me pouring the water in and the beef base, the meat is going to soak it up anyhow. So that's just one less step I got to do. So I'm really, really happy that this works out for me. It just makes the meat really, really tender. And then I'm cooking it on a slow cook, so it really makes it tender. So it's like 3-something in the morning here, and I'm gonna put it on, and then by the time I wake up, whether it be 10:30, because I got something coming in the mail, so I'll try to be up by 10:30 or whatever. I'll just get up, because I slept all day yesterday, and then I stayed up all last night before I went to the dentist. But I got something coming in the mail, and being I don't know what it is, I'm assuming it's my insurance book that I asked for, but never can tell, because the post office didn't tell me the weight of it. So I'll probably just do a real quick power nap. So, okay. My meat is really seasoned up. And I lay it right on in there with the beef stuff and the onion soup mix. And then I take my spoon and my cutting board and I put it in the sink, and I'm gonna wash that. Put my seasonings up, and that's going in the garbage. Well, that's going in my empties. This is going in my garbage. So although I have the potatoes and the onions and the water, I could use this water because this water is really that water. And I think I will. And I just pour it into the crock pot here. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more water just to cover my meat. You know, I don't want it to be boiling, but I do want it to be on top of my meat. And then I'm going to plug it in and it'll cook overnight. And it will be good when it comes out. More than likely, I will probably cook it overnight and then still let it cook some more tomorrow when I get up. And that'll be dinner. And hey, I like when I can do my dinner and get it done and over with and out the way. When I'm getting up, I got some onions and potatoes with it and my meat. And who knows, I might make some rice on the side or, some broccoli or something. Something that's not too much. And dinner will be done. And I'll be happy about it. So please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading. Share my videos with your family and friends. And leave me a comment. I love interacting with you.